finalists in our special Success 91 competition to find Britain's best boss. The panel of judges made up of representatives from TVAM, the Employment Department and the Confederation of British Industry. Well, they all say they had a pretty tough time making the decision. Eventually, they did. Joining us to present the trophy to the winner is Employment Minister Mr. Robert Jackson. Now, let's find out which of the 4 contenders will receive that trophy. Will it be our finalist from Wales, Community Education Officer Anne Parry Jones? Or our finalist from England, David Wood, the manager of Norwich Sports Village? It could be our finalist from Scotland, Bathgate Hotel manager Amnon Nui. Or what about our finalist from Northern Ireland, Trevor McMinn from Barnett's Beauty Salon in Portadown?
Well, it's time now to reveal all, and the title of Britain's best boss goes to David Wood, the finalist from England who manages the Norwich Sport Village and Hotel, and he's here with his wife Vicky, and of course Employment Minister Robert Jackson is with us to do the honours. Congratulations, well done. Were you surprised?
Very surprised, yes.
Have you been getting teased at work?
Well, yes, and Piglet as well has been being teased.
We have to explain this because you said that you liken the characters that you work with to characters in Winnie the Pooh.
That's correct, yeah.
And the girl who nominated you, of course, you didn't mean to say Piglet, that she reminded you of Piglet. What did you mean?
I meant to say Roo, yes, Baby Roo.
Baby Roo, who's the cute one.
That's correct, yes.
Now, why did this thing with Winnie the Pooh all start? What it does seem a bit strange.
Well, when I was a youngster, my father used to read to me because I didn't read very well myself, and he... one of the stories that I liked best was Winnie the Pooh, and it's been very easy to relate people and characters to Winnie the Pooh ever since, and I tend to do it.
It obviously works, because you are Britain's best boss, and I think we can ask Robert Jackson to give you the wonderful trophy, no expense spared. If you could hand it over, that would be great.
Congratulations, Dave. Thank you.
Well done, congratulations.
Thank you.
Mr. Jackson, what were you really looking for? What the panel looking for, do you think?
Well, it was quite difficult, because there were hundreds of entrants, and there was a lot of difficulty in the judging. I think the main thing we were focusing on was people who were good with people, because when you think about any business, almost certainly the most important resource in it is the people who work in it. Something like 70% of the costs of a company typically are going to be people costs. So we wanted people who were good in relating to people. We were particularly interested in training and the kind of training efforts that the different businesses are making. And I think we identified David because he's particularly good with people and particularly good with training. And he also managed to satisfy the accountants too, which is also very important in a business.
It certainly is, especially in these times. Goodness me, Vicky, he's a bit of a workaholic, I hear.
Yes, he is slightly. If we want to go out, it's very difficult. So we usually make appointments to see one another during the week.
Now, they tell me, I was reading that you actually you went out and bought a house without consulting your man here. But was that because he was just always at work and you never had a chance to see him?
Yes, we had to move from London to Northampton, so I had to go and choose the house for him.
Right.
But he quite liked it because we do have the same sort of ideas about things. So it worked out okay.
Just as well, isn't it? I don't know what you'd have done if you hadn't liked it. Probably.
We wouldn't be together after so long.
No, indeed not. Now, why do you think he's won this competition?
I think he's very good with people. He understands them. He has time for them. If they have their worries and things, and he's just approachable.
Yes,
which is very good. He enjoys his job, which is marvellous too, because he's there rather a long time.
Yeah, do you spend a lot of time at work?
I'm afraid I do.
It's not the kind of job, though, that is a 9-to-5 job at all, is it?
Not at all. It starts very early, and mainly the people who we serve are about at night time, so we have to work late into the night because it's a hotel as well.
Of course, yeah. Well, David, congratulations, well done. Is that going to get pride of place on your mantelpiece?
Well, yes, it's going to get, very much pride of place on my mantelpiece. I never expected to ever receive anything like this. It's absolutely wonderful.
That's great. And what character in Winnie the Pooh do you think you are?
I'm Eeyore, I'm afraid. I'm a pessimist. I'm Eeyore.
Eeyore the pessimist.
Yes.
Okay, David, thank you very much.